Did you know that you can hack, spy, and control Galaxy's Edge? Most guests have no idea this hidden feature even exists, missing out on decrypting transmissions, sabotaging the First Order, and going on secret missions. But today, we're going to show you exactly how to use the DataPad on your phone to unlock the ultimate Star Wars adventure.
To get started, you are going to want to download the Play Disney app in your app store. Once you get into the app, head to the Star Wars DataPad and you will see a bunch of different things you can do, like hacking, which allows you to slice into the data bank of different objects in the park. You can scan crates to see the contents inside. You can also translate, which allows you to overhear conversations of aliens that might not speak English. And you can also tune, which allows you to intercept the communications from the comm towers around the park. And then at the very bottom, you will see the jobs section, which allows you to do jobs for the faction of your choosing to help support them.
My absolute favorite thing to do is to hack ships. So I'm going to use that hack function on there, and it'll actually detect devices found. So it's going to detect the ships for you. So this is going to let me hack the A-Wing, and I'm going to click hack. It's always going to give you this little warning. You're just going to click continue. And then it's going to show you a puzzle like this, and it is time. So once you see it, you better get going. You have to match the colors along with like the matching color or shape. So for example, here, I'm going to go with that. Let's see if we can get the green one. Ooh, oh no. Okay, I think I have to do this one first. So I'm going to try that, and then there we go. I still have 20 seconds. I'm good. I'm totally fine. Okay, now, before I get there, here's the cool thing. Once you actually hack the ship is going to boop and beep and interact with you for real. Here we go. Transmitting. Are you guys hearing this? That is so freaking cool, okay? The ship, he had some extra stuff to say. The ship doesn't ever do that, okay? This is not something that just like happens periodically that you're going to ever hear unless you hack the ship. So after you hack it, it gives you access granted, and then you can click here and view the data for the star map piece that you hacked.
So many things in the park can be hacked, like these awesome speeders behind me, which we will be back for. But we're actually going to head over to Droid Depot because we can hack into the droids over there. So each puzzle is going to be a little different depending on what you hack. So I want to show you guys what they will do. We're going to be hacking L4R6 right here outside of Droid Depot. In the hack area, you're going to see a very different puzzle. So this is kind of like a circuit puzzle, and the goal is to get the lines to connect all the way around. So you can rotate each individual section, and you can also, I think, bounce these off a little bit of walls. All right, so we've got a connection there, and then we've got that one. Nice. All right, we're transmitting.
All right.
And access has been granted. We're going to view the data. So it looks like we got all of his specs of what he is. His memory text is here too. This is cool. It says, did the motivator get fixed? No, but these guys don't know the difference. I'll finish up, you take their credits. So you can hear what he's overhearing from the Jawas that we're working on him. We're hacking these speeders though for some resistance intel for you.
Good. Remain safe out there.
Will do.
All right, now we have approval to hack the land speeders.
We do. Let's do it.
Hacking things around Batuu is so much fun because you literally just never know what you're going to find. You could find schematics or transmissions. It's actually really cool. Now, one thing that you might not be fully aware of is what exactly can be hacked. Sometimes they're not easily apparent. Like these land speeders over here, they're just living their lives. They don't look hackable. So whenever you do get a chance, make sure that you're around, in a new area and pull out your app. And then you can go to hack, and it's going to scan things for you that are hackable. So we have actually a bunch of stuff that we can hack here, but we're going to pick this land speeder, which is literally right there. I'm right in front of it. So I'm gonna hack it. Ooh, all right, 44 seconds to do this. This is an easy one, very, very easy one. I would call this like beginner level, right? You don't have to come up with any super crazy stuff. Now let's listen and see what happens. All right, so we've gotten access granted for it. Let's view the data. we literally just got the data for the land speeders. This is kind of cool. Like if you're kind of a nerd about the ships, you can see like the manufacturer and the class of transport that it is, and it'll give you a little bit of information there. We're gonna download that and add it to our stash of stuff. Hacked.
The last hackable item in the park are going to be panels on the wall. So we're at the panel right here outside of Docking Bay 7, and we're gonna hack it. And I'm really not sure, ooh. So you can see the outpost control for the day. It looks like nobody's done anything on either side. Get to work, guys, come on. All right, let's hack that panel. This will be our circuit kind of code again, so we'll get these going. Ooh, that kind of broke that connection. These are changing, interesting. Do you guys see like the color change on there? So I think that was timed a little bit and then the colors would change. You can hear it going off and oh my God, we got money.
What?
We got credits for that one. We're
Nice.
rich. I'm gonna go shopping. The second thing you can do in the app is scanning crates. So we found some here next to the Bounty Hunting Guild area. And in here you can just pull up your scanner app and initiate your scan. This is going to pull up a puzzle for you to do, and we have to construct our key. In here you kind of have to fit the shapes in, and these do get progressively harder as you do more and more throughout the park. We'll put that bad boy there, our other triangle there. We'll do up and down, our other square. And we got it. All right, access granted. We're gonna view our manifest. And this is cool. We got an Oto Gunga Defense League. So this is a Gungan personal energy shield. So you guys probably remember that from like episode 1 when they had those cool Gungan shields. And now we can go ahead and save that to our stash.
There are crates absolutely everywhere, all over Batuu. And one thing to remember is that depending on where the crate is found, you might find different things in it. So like right now we're over here in the first order area, right by our friends, the first order guys. And I'm hoping that one of these crates right here is gonna give us something that's actually related to the first order. So I've got my app ready to go. I'm gonna hit scan on that. So we're gonna initiate that scan, analyze it. And you're usually gonna get this thing that says access denied. You're just gonna go ahead and click on construct key, and then it's gonna show you the puzzle, right? So continue, here's our puzzle. All right, let's see. You know what, the nice thing about this is that it's not timed, because sometimes they get hard, they get really difficult. So, all right, let's see what we're gonna do here. We're gonna start with this one. Let's pop that over there. I think it makes a lot of sense that this would go there. Oh, maybe not. Oh. I'm stressed. This is really, oh, there it goes. I don't know. Sorry, you guys. I get really excited about these puzzles. They're called tangrams, and I absolutely love them. Oh, last one. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yay! So access granted, and now we can view the manifest. We're gonna tap that, and ooh, you see, this is why it's cool, right? This is why it's cool. We got an 11D blaster rifle. How awesome is that?
You can cause some damage now.
Right, so I feel like this kind of makes sense just based on where we are right now. And then we're just gonna go ahead and stash that and collect it. By now you're probably wondering, what in the world is the point of scanning and hacking all of these things around Galaxy's Edge? Let me tell you. So first of all, immersion, obviously, right? That's the most important thing. And for a lot of big Star Wars fans, you want to come here and you want to feel like this is real, like this is a real place within the Star Wars universe. The immersion with the app can be as simple as you scan some crates and then yeah, you get a sense of accomplishment, but also there are certain missions which we're gonna talk about later that are like multi-step, full-fledged mini stories that you can experience here on Batuu. The next cool thing about the Data app is that you get to collect stuff. So I know a lot of you guys out there, you love collectability. I love collectability. I absolutely love logging into my app and seeing that I've collected 20 out of 21, and then I have to go find the one that's missing. And then finally, you can actually trade the items that you buy. So when you go into the Data app, you're gonna go to your profile, you're gonna have a list of different types of things that you've collected. So for example, you can go under equipment and you can find a piece of equipment that you collected. And when you open it up, there's going to be an option that says trade. Once you click that, it's going to give you a code, and then it's going to tell you to have your friend put that code in so that that item can be sent to them, which is super, super cool. So there you have it. It's more than just doing it and getting into it. You can actually do stuff with it. There is aurebesh absolutely everywhere, all over Batuu. And if you don't know what aurebesh is, it's a galactic language. Unless you're fluent in it, you're going to need a little translator. And the Data app is the way to do that. So in the app, you can go to Translate, and there are 3 different things that you can do in there. You can do an audio input, you can do a visual input, and a manual input. We're gonna go ahead and start with the visual input. So I have my app here ready to go. I'm already there. I'm gonna tap on visual input, and it's going to scan what is scannable in the area that I am. It already picked up this fluid tank right here. So I'm going to go ahead and read that, continue. And then you have to actually align it to the language. Here we go. Let's see, and we're going to translate that. Beep, beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. Do you like my sounds?
I do.
I think I'm pretty proficient at that as well. Dun, dun, dun. So it says, warning, the water is not safe to consume for most life forms. Please drink with caution. So, you know, this is really important. I'm gonna click continue on that. It's really important because if you didn't know that, you would drink that water and think that it's safe, but it's not. It's not safe to drink for most life forms. Let's go ahead and try the manual input. This one is really useful because you can just type in anything that you find that you want to translate that isn't scannable. So I'm right here over by these cool little ship replicas, and right up there, there's a little spot that has some aurebesh on it, and it's not scannable. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the app and see what I can find out about it. I'm gonna start with translate right there, and we're gonna pick manual input. We'll continue, and I'm just going to type in the symbols that are there. This one, that one, and the K looking thing there. Translate, and it says LMA. Oh, the mystery unfolds. So LMA actually stands for Light Motors Action, because this is a nod to the Light Motors Action show that used to be right where I'm standing right now. That's a very special Easter egg, and if you want to know literally like dozens more Easter eggs that are hidden right here, right in front of your face, check out our vlog that we're gonna play in for you guys right here. Now, I did want to tell you something else about the Translate app. I'm gonna go ahead and go back here, and if you go into Translate and you do the manual input, you're going to see this little droid right there. If you tap that, all of the symbols change. All of these are actually the same as their counterparts. They just look different, and that's really important to know because sometimes they're used like shorthand or they're used randomly. One is like standard aurebesh and the other one is a variation of it. So you might see something and be like, why is that not on the app? It's there, you just have to tap the little droid. Finally, one thing that actually isn't in the app are aurebesh numbers. So I'm gonna show you guys one that's right here. If you look right over here on the wall, don't look at the top symbol, right? Look at the bottom symbol. There's a line and 3 dots. That is the number 6 in aurebesh. Right here, they're actually kind enough to have a little translation for us, but that little line on the left, the long line, that stands for 3, and then each dot stands for 1. So 3 and 3 is 6. Those numbers are not in the Translate app. So if you do see them, just know you will not find them here. I love the translate the manual input. I'm such a nerd. I'm always walking around like, let me translate that. Let me translate this. So if you're a nerd like me, you're gonna love it. Every time I walk by this one sign inside Droid Depot, I'm always wondering what it says. I just used the cool Translate app, and it says, these are not the droids you're looking for. I love that they did a little nod to Obi-Wan.
The next main feature is going to be our tune function, which is to basically hack into all of the comm towers. So here in the first order section, we have this giant tower in front of us, and we are going to find it and tune it. So this is going to be really fun. I feel like this is something you do all the time. So this we have to kind of rotate. Oh, okay. And it speeds up and we have to line these up. Okay, this one I think we raise up and, oh, this way, okay, up and down at an angle. And we try to align these, all right. I think we might, there we go. We line them up in the middle. We're transmitting to it. Signal acquired. We can view the transcript. So, okay, this is cool. We have a transcript between Tahago and Varg. It says, Varg, where were you yesterday? Didn't you hear about the blaster fire outside of the cantina? Seriously? Are you okay? Yeah, but Oga's Wookiee boyfriend wasn't so lucky. Oh no, not Dorn. I like that Wookiee. What happened? What happened? We are going to tune to that first order cargo antenna and see what we have going on there. Now I know how this works, so we'll be good to go. And then we got to line up in the center, boop, and we signal acquired, view transcripts. That is in aurebesh. Oh, we can unscramble it. It is okay. Whoa, this is a two-stepper. This is like DNA sampling over here. All right, we have to line up these, it looks like. Let's put that one. Oh, okay, I think we did it. Okay, we have, okay, that's cool. So this is like a timed game. You have to line these up. The aurebesh letters were decrypted. That is a lot, so that's cool. Each one's gonna be a little different. We had a like 3-step process there. And our transcript is between 2 troopers. You have any idea what we're doing all the way out here? No clue. This planet's just full of lowlifes and smugglers. I can't imagine what they think they'd find here. It's no wonder our stuff keeps getting stolen. You notice General Hux seems especially antsy these days? We know why. That's because he's working with the resistance. Let's go tell Agnon. Now we're gonna do the really fun part and go on a job here. So you can do this for different factions. The yellow icon here is neutral or kind of like a Batuu citizen. The purple ones are going to be if you want to go smuggler route. You have the blue for the resistance and the red down here for the first order. Let's do one for the resistance. I'm feeling a little light side today. So we're going to look for a small favor for the resistance. This gives us a medical equipment bag as our reward for doing it. So, Rose Tico is telling us, I'm checking in on the resistance supplies down on Batuu, and I want to make sure we have enough medical supplies. I'll just say, of course, I'll help a resistance hero. And you kind of get this feed throughout. So she's saying, I'm no hero, I just fight for what I believe in. If you can help me verify that we have the medical supplies. So we're going to go and see on the map where this is. It looks like we need to head to the resistance encampment for the next part, so let's head that way. So we found a crate. Let's go ahead and scan down here and initiate and analyze. We are going to construct the key over here. And we have some more of these puzzles, you guys, all right? All I know is Rose better really need these medical supplies because this is a tricky puzzle. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna put the little box there. Move that there, the T there. Oh, that's so close, you guys. Okay, that's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. I did it! Nice. Access granted, view manifest, and it's the medical equipment bags for Rose. So we're gonna go ahead and collect that. And I have completed my mission. Yay! All right, wow, thank you so much for your help. Anyone can help the resistance in a small way. And we have increased the faction for the resistance on here. Nice. We are now a resistance lieutenant.
Cool. So on your profile, did like your faction go up? I think it's in your profile.
Here we go, in the profile, yep. In your profile, we have the resistance meter up. So as you do jobs for specific factions, it'll go up or down, and you can fluctuate. So you can totally pull a Hondo Onaka and just go where the money goes. The Datapad is such a fun way to immerse yourself in the park, and there are so many other ways to do that as well, which we'll be making a video on very soon. So make sure to come join Falcon Squadron by subscribing. And if you want to become a Batuu expert like us, make sure to check out our video for a full 2025 guide to plan your trip to Galaxy's Edge. We'll see you guys there.
Bye!